This 2013 coverage is brought to you by Ultrient High Performance Nutrients. Okay, I'm with Kelly Starrett from Mobility WOD at the 2013 CrossFit Games. Kelly, tell us what you're doing at the Games this year.
Well, look, let's be honest. This is a chance. It's our trade show. But more importantly, it's like a family reunion. Imagine the family that, like, you got the family wet at night, you fed them after dark, they multiply across the world. This is it. This is a little close. Is that too close? It's freaking me out.
Kissing now, dude.
That's right. So look, we were the 27th affiliate. We've been doing this a long time. Since we've been open at our gym in San Francisco CrossFit in our 8th year, we've estimated we've done 80,000 athlete sessions. No one foresaw this. And what's happened is this has become the greatest social experiment in the history of humankind. And literally, when you show up, especially the recognition you have with people, because I know how you eat, I know what you train, I know that you know what I mean when you mean thruster, like it's not creepy, right? And suddenly we're really talking about all these differences, and so you show up, you feel like you belong, and you feel like you're part of the most kind of important social experiment tribe clan on the planet. So when we come here, we have a chance to talk to other people, do business, and then really meet the people who we're serving, because the coach-athlete dyad is the most important thing on the planet right now.
And now you were one of the original judges of the CrossFit Games. Can you tell us about the growth of the sport to what you're seeing today, to what you saw maybe 5-6 years ago?
Dave Castro had an idea. It was like, hey, let's have a competition. Let's just throw it down. Like, we do all these little things, but what happens if we just organize in some proper, movement? And it was amazing to see, what's happened is, it's almost like an emergent phenomenon where the way anthills sort of self-organize, right? Is that we've had the good fortune of kind of being able to undergo this organic growth very slowly. Every year, we sort of, the change from year to year is freakish. So we make this sort of logarithmic, sort of algorithmic kind of jump. It's geometric. And what's happening is, it's like a Fibonacci sequence where we make this large correction back towards a better and better program every time, but the scale gets larger, the quality of the athletes get better. And so what's been fun is that on the one hand, we have this sort of self-emerging paradigm where, we get to organically grow and kind of make small errors and correct them, and then suddenly you show up to this, and this is your first time, it's mind-blowing. And it's mind-blowing for me, and I can keep that whole thing in my head.
And finally, who's your tip to win the 2013 CrossFit Games in the male division and the female division?
Oh man, well I'll tell you, I'm a huge Christy Phillips fan, and she's just a dark horse extraordinaire. Sam Briggs has such a big engine, such a big heart. She's such lovey. I have Becca Voigt this year's made tremendous gains. There's so many good women, really, especially with the changes having Fouché out and Annie out, and then I have dear friends with a lot of the guys. I'm really, really proud of the kind of the change in Khalipa. I think he's once that guy gets up and comfortable, he's a hard guy to beat. I love watching Rich be a little bit fired up and having to kind of scrap for a little bit. The whole point of this is to find out who you are under the worst, most gnarly circumstances. And when you're ahead and it's easy to win, it's easy to win. When you have to scrap a little bit, we kind of find out what's going on. So, I think any one of top 5 girls or guys can do it. But right now, Rich is my boy, but I'm loving Khalipa.
And finally, tell us a bit about yourself, Mobility WOD. Where to next for Kelly Starrett? Will we see you in Australia, maybe New Zealand, America? Where to next?
Will you see me back in Australia? Because we'll be in the UK in October. We're just taking on sort of where we are right now is trying to develop better resources for coaches. That's sort of the most important thing on the planet. We have some big writing projects, and we're starting to take on some social kind of justice problems. ACL injury rates in kids, injury rates in the Army and military. There's some things that we can really kind of take pick some low-hanging fruit, and there's so much work to be done. Hold on to your butt.
Well, it's a pleasure talking to you, Kelly. Good luck for next season.
Cheers.